Today started off our 5th annual Independent Sicilian Heritage Festival, and we started off with our spaghetti cook-off. We have 22 teams competing for the best sauce and the best meatball and the best decorated table. 5 years ago, we all came together to put a festival on here in town. It stormed our very first year. It has rained almost every year since then, but it's been like one day it'll rain or so on. But this weekend we're not supposed to have any rain whatsoever, so we're so blessed. We have been saying prayers. Every meeting we open up with a prayer, thanking God and asking Him to bless our festival, and we're so fortunate that it's going to be a beautiful weekend. But all of the people here are with different agencies or different businesses, the banks, the political figures. They all come out and they try to make the best sauce, and they get real competitive about this.
room. Give them some room. Down in front.
Oh, Angelina, the waitress at the pizzeria. Diva, baby. Angelina, I adore you.
Two hands, Robin. Two hands.
Angelina, I live for you. Oh, Robin. Yeah, what's your name?
Give them some room. Give them some room. Down in front.
Oh, Angelina, the waitress at the pizzeria. Diva, baby. Angelina, I adore you.
Two hands, Robin. Two hands.
Angelina, I live for you. Oh, Robin. Yeah, what's your name? Oh, Angelina, the waitress at the pizzeria. Diva, baby. Angelina, I adore you. Angelina, I live for you. Oh, Robin. Yeah, what's your name?
The spaghetti eating contest was ridiculous. I've never eaten spaghetti without a fork before, so that was challenging, but it was fun.
It was very interesting, especially competing with all of the guys. Intimidating, but I came fourth on a rep, so I'm good. I'm happy.
Meatball! Oh, one time. Take a step back. We're gonna toss the meatball one time. One step, come on, it's not a step. Gotta step on back. A little bit more, all right. Here goes another toss. 1, 2, 3, toss your meatball. Step back. That's not a step. I'll give you that one. Toss the meatball. Oh!
We have a winner!
All right, guys, let me get my winners right here.
Champion Meatball Chuckers of Independence, Louisiana.
Right, get your name, brother. Give me your name.
Tristan Montenegro.
And what inspired you to be a professional meatball tosser?
I love meatballs.
That man loves meatballs. All right, young lady. Maddie, and what inspired you to become a professional meatball tosser? She loves meatballs as well. Seems like general consensus that we all love meatballs today. All right, guys, the meatball is free, but you got to pay $5 for the paper towels. So, can I get mom and dad over here so I get some money for the paper towels, please? Oh! Have you got a meatball? Raise in the air. We got 4 players. 4 players.
One while ago.
All right, guys, let's take another step back.
We've been in the ranks, folks.
All right.
Champion Meatball Chuckers soon to be revealed. This is ready on the right.
All right. 1, 2, 3, toss to your meatball. Man, I'm telling you.
Call that a legal catch. He made it halfway over there with the toss.
Take him throw it again. Take him throw it again.
Run 2.
This was by far one of the best meatball tosses I think we've ever had.
We need to check in with Guinness World Book of Records next time, you know?
All right, if I get my winners right over here, guys. All right, what's your name and where you from? Taylor from Denham Springs, Louisiana.
Champion Meatball Chuckers right here, folks.
And what inspired you to become a professional meatball tosser? The girl. We do it because the woman told us to. He's going to be a smart man. He's going to be married. When he gets married, he'll stay married forever. Because he knows already. He did it because the woman told him. All right. Next up, your name and where you're from. And what inspired you to become a professional meatball tosser? Meatballs are her favorite food. I guess she came to the right place.
We're here at the spaghetti cook-off. It's the first part of the festival. They get to taste everybody's gravy. everybody can come and look at the booths, and every booth has certain things that Italian cuisines that they made themselves. It gets everybody involved. We have different things that represent our culture, different foods, different activities, and things like that.
I have pasta Milanese con sarde. And the way it happened was, the way I figured it out, is I remember my grandmother used to have me eat Lenten spaghetti sauce. That's what she called it down in Lake Charles. And she died when I was in my teens. But I remember eating it, and it was really strong. But it had eggs, and it had either anchovies or sardines. So then when I was talking to people over here, they said, well, that's pasta Milanese. So then at that point, I looked it up on the internet, and I saw that the real one for Sicily was pasta con sarde. And then I combined beaucoup, at least 4 recipes, to come up with this combination of pasta Milanese con sarde. And that's my sauce, and it's got eggs, anchovies, fennel, the fennel bulb, sardines, and of course the tomatoes and the other spices.
I made spaghetti meatballs, and I probably won't win it, but I do know they are the best. The secret to gravy is time, and of course sweetness. So sometimes I just put my finger in there, and that's all it takes to get it right. You can do it in 6 hours. You can do it a little less. You don't quite get the best results. A little bit more. A good day really is best, but you do what you got to do. Tips are make sure you have everything before you get started. Have a good game plan. Stick to it. Have patience, and don't get involved with other things. Stay focused.
And first place for sauce goes to Lila Hogan. And first place for best meatball goes to Mayor Ragusa. All right, guys, y'all ready for the grand overall? This is your sauce and your meatball scores added together. We'll never hear the end of this. We won't. No. The winner is the fire department. Hello. They were coming back with a vengeance after last year.
It's always the start. It's always the start.
I want to thank Guaranty Bank and Whitney Bank for what they've done for the festival. The museum board, Ms. Clausen, Ms. Barasia, Ms. Cassidy, they did a great job the other day. And I want to thank all the people that's here today in support of our festival, and I want to welcome everybody to the town of Independence, and I want to thank all the Sicilian Festival and Robin. Everybody did a great job. And I hope everybody enjoy themselves and just have fun. Thank you very much.
If you're Sicilian or just one at heart, looking for something to do, I've got a great place to start. Beautiful Independence, Louisiana is the place to be. On the second weekend of March, fun you just can't believe. Spaghetti, lasagna, stuffed artichokes, and desserts so sweet. Exciting rides, games, and many awesome bands that'll get your toes tapping and get you dancing in the street. So if you get a chance to stop by, you might just hear someone say, the Independent Sicilian Heritage Festival. Now that's amore. I'm the Independent Sicilian Heritage Festival Queen for Hope Danielle Macaluso.
Sicilian Festival Team Queen, Taylor Slocum. I am your Junior Miss Sicilian Festival Queen, Caitlin Scannell. Thank you. I am your 2012 Dub Miss Queen, Brianna Jones.
I'm Paris and I'm 4. And I want my A. Rochelle. My name is Aubrey and Alvin, and I'm the Sicilian Queen. Hello everyone and welcome. I am your 2012-2013 Little Miss Sicilian Festival Queen, Katie Granger. Thank you.
Hi. This is the 12 to 23-month-old Queen, Miss Briley Russell.
This is Colin Ray McKinney, and he is your toddler king. Goodbye.
This is Juliana Humaniak, 0 to 11-month baby queen.
I am Beverly Stout, the Sicilian Heritage Festival Madre.
I don't think this man needs any introductions. His face is plastered on a wall across the street. This is our king for the 4th annual Sicilian Heritage Festival.
Hi, I'm Peter Almonte, the Sicilian Heritage Festival King. Thank you.
Marshal, Mr. Joe Liusa and his family for working so hard to keep the produce industry alive. They have one of the biggest produce farms in Louisiana. So we would like to introduce Mr. Joe Liusa and his granddaughter Amy and their family as our 2013 Independent Sicilian Heritage Festival Grand Marshals.
I just thank everybody for coming in, and I hope everybody have a very nice weekend. And thank you all.
This is our 5th year. We closed the highway, and you know, it's just been a big success for us.
My family, my dad's family, lives here, and I'm here with my 2 brothers, and I'm having a wonderful time. I'm seeing cousins I haven't seen in years, and it's just a real nice day for me.
We're attracting probably 30 to 230,000 people a year come over here. It's really grown. I mean, you know, probably like the first year we might have 10,000, and then, you know, I'm hoping this year that we'd have about 30,000. So it's grown so much every year, you know, and the people enjoy it. You come here and you walk on the streets and you look at the strollers. People can ride the kids in the strollers on the pavement, and you know, that's what it's all about. It's about family, and this is what being downtown is about. It's about family.
I'm here because my heritage is Sicilian. My grandmother and grandfather came from Sicily, and they immigrated in early 1900s, and eventually settled in Lake Charles. And during my childhood, every Sunday we would go and have spaghetti and meatballs, or during Lent we'd have spaghetti and a Lenten spaghetti sauce. So that's one reason I'm here, is to celebrate my heritage.
Having a good time, for one thing. Everybody's enjoying themselves and promoting the Sicilian heritage with all the food they have.
Meet and greet, and just to be a part of all the festivities, and seeing people and just having a good time.
We went to the old church. There's a museum there, and my daddy's picture is in the museum. So of course we went there, and we got to see my dad's picture and some of my grandfather, Tony Liusa, his picture, and family pictures, and it was just so nice, all of this, to see family generations back. And then of course we came for the music and food.
Our Sicilian heritage is really deep here. Most people that live here in Independence are of Sicilian descent. Not everybody, but that's what's prominently that lives here. And a lot of our grandparents came here, and this is what they did. They came for the rich farmland that we had, and they built up their businesses here. And now it's just flourished, and our town is just growing so much.
I think it's important for us to show our heritage and to celebrate family. It is so important these days to recognize that families are the basis and for our entire community and form what's important in our lives. And if we don't celebrate our families, then we're neglecting the whole fabric of society. Families are important, and that's why I'm here.
I think it's important that they have it because it keeps the Sicilian heritage in this area. There's a lot of Sicilian ancestors that are moved here, like they said earlier, for the good crops and crop ground, and a lot of them are still here, and it's important to keep the history and the heritage in this town.
It's important to share with the community at large the wonderful things we have here in Independence. Sicilian heritage, it runs very deep here, and it's nice to get out and share it with folks, and it's all about family, and this weekend as well as today, that's what it's about.
This is a very unique part of Louisiana, which is our fairs and festivals, but what makes this so unique is that there's a huge Sicilian heritage here in Independence, and aside from celebrating the Italian festival, this is kind of segued, and this is the Sicilian festival, which kind of branched off from that. So it's really important, I think, for this community because there's so many people who have Italian and Sicilian in them, and this is just great for them to be able to celebrate their heritage and to celebrate their community.
Our heritage as being second, third, fourth generation Sicilians, and to mix and mingle, enjoy the music, the food, the crowds, family that we haven't seen.
The Sicilian Festival is a recognition of an era that should not be bygone. It recognizes all the heritage in our area. The Sicilians came to settle in Tangipahoa Parish, and they did the strawberry farms and the truck farms, and they were the workers, and they did so much for our area. I think it is extremely important that the Sicilian heritage be recognized and honored and cherished.
Really back to the family part, take time. I heard a lot of people that were here that were from out of town and talking about family members that couldn't make it or are going to come later on in the week, and it's important when you can make sure we carve out time to not forget about our family, where we're from, and in our hustle and bustle everyday life. And this really reminds us that what's important.
It's very important in our hearts because our forefathers they worked so hard. I mean, my grandfather came from Sicily when he was 6 months old, and he worked so hard to buy his little 10 acres of land that he had here in Independence. And my mom and her sisters and brothers still live on that land.
It's just that, our families came here from Sicily years ago, and they work hard. They were sharecroppers of strawberries, and of course, we still have some families here in the Independence area, probably 3 or 4 miles from here, and they're one of the biggest strawberry farmers in Louisiana, and probably in the United States. But strawberries have been a big thing for us. I know when I was a kid, I used to pick berries and deliver them here in town, and we're just proud of our heritage and want to keep it up.
Just tradition, things that our great-grandfathers, when they came over from Sicily, we're trying to keep the tradition alive.
There's so many of us, and it's important to do that so we can reflect on how we got to where we are through our past generations.
This is such a unique festival, and I think the most important thing is to just enjoy your family and friends and enjoy coming out because, again, our fairs and our festivals are part of what make Louisiana so unique.
I want people to remember just how close this town is. It's such a close-knit group of people, and there's tons of great food and music, and it's just a great time.
It's going to be a lot to remember. I'm really enjoying it. I'm becoming a ham with this. But, everything, and just the whole thing.
I just want them to remember the things that we do here in town, the rides, the food that we have, and and the people, how friendly the people are here in Independence.
We want you to remember that the people here in Independence are friendly. We love to give kisses. We love to hug. We're a very close-knit community, and we want you to come here, enjoy yourself, eat as much as you could possibly eat, and if you have any questions, don't dare feel like you can't come to any one of us because we'll gladly help you.